Books are for nerds. At least that's what I used to think back in the day. You see, if you don't know who I am, I just dropped out of high school. I just turned 18. I'm making multiple 5 figures a month. And I never liked reading books. I thought that they're shit, you know. Oh, go read Rich Dad Poor Dad and you'll make money. I was like, what the fuck? What can I find in a book that I couldn't find on YouTube? That's what I used to think. That is until I read my first book, Influence by Robert Cialdini. That book fucking changed my life, dude. I learned how to talk to people, how to influence people, how to persuade people. And guess what? I became rich. All thanks to a book. And yeah, maybe you could find that information on YouTube, or maybe you could find even better information on YouTube or on the internet. But books have this thing. Maybe it's different from person to person, but I personally cannot. Well, I can, but taking in information from books, I can remember that stuff way better than if I were to just, I don't know, listen to a podcast, watch a video. That's what I've learned. But here's the thing. I wanted to make this video for the fact, not about why books are good. I wanted to make this video to talk about the fact how books might be ruining your success, just stealing success away from you. You see, there's this thing called fucking procrastination. And learning stuff makes you feel really good. You feel like, oh, I'm progressing, I'm leveling up, I'm becoming better, I'm gonna make more money. And yeah, that might be true, but it's nothing without action. You can learn everything you want on this planet, but what's the point of that if you're not gonna implement it? There is none. I read Influence by Robert Cialdini. I learned a lot of good things. And yeah, I could have learned that social proof is incredibly important for getting someone to buy. I learned that. And now what? I just know that. I fucking took action on it. I started working for free to get testimonials. And guess what? That scaled, fucking snowballed into me getting my current clients, the biggest fitness coaches on the planet. I'm working with them. I'm helping them get more clients. I'm helping them make more money. But I wouldn't have gotten here without taking action. So what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that you should take action. You're probably stuck in the cycle of taking in information. You're listening to podcasts, you're listening to videos, you're watching videos, maybe you're reading books. But you're probably not taking action on it. You're just making yourself feel good. Oh yeah, I'm making progress, I'm learning. I'm so cool. Go me. I just learned how to make a landing page, but I only know the theory of it. I will never make a landing page because I'm too fucking scared or lazy to do so. And I'm talking to my own self there because I was there. I learned how to make landing pages. I knew the ins and outs of a landing page, but I didn't fucking take action on it. And guess what? I just procrastinated. I wasted my potential on it. I left out so much money out on the table by listening to podcasts on fucking landing page creation, on funnels, but not implementing the knowledge. And where did that get me? Nowhere. I achieved jack shit with that. But one day, suddenly, I realized that I'm fucking wasting my time and I'm leaving a lot of money out on the table. So I learned how to make landing pages again, because I've learned them before, but since I didn't take action on it, I basically forgot everything. So I learned. I went on ClickFunnels and I banged out a fucking landing page. It was shit, but I created it. And that's what I want you to do as well. The things that you're learning about, the things that you're reading books on, just take action on it. Because you can learn everything and anything that you want, but it means jack shit unless you're actually going to take action on it. And you may say, oh, but it's gonna come out poorly, it's gonna be bad, I'm not gonna achieve anything with it. Cool, neither did I. The things that I learned from these books, these podcasts, these YouTube videos, I didn't achieve anything with them at first. The things that I learned from these books, like how to write an email that sells well, I learned that, but in action, in practice, it came out shit. But guess what? You need to take imperfect action, because if you put in enough time and effort into it, it'll eventually come out good. Fucking take a wall, get a sledgehammer, bash the wall enough times, and guess what? You will eventually fucking break through it. It's the same with the things that you're learning. Maybe you feel like you're not gonna achieve anything, or you think that your work quality is gonna be shit. It's probably gonna be shit, but just try it. Just fucking do it. Because doing something is better than doing nothing. Imagine you are born as a snail. What, you're just gonna stay in place and say, I'm slow, I'm not gonna move because I'm slow. That doesn't make sense, does it? Just move. Maybe you have a disadvantage compared to other people. Maybe you're slower. Maybe whatever. Just come up with any excuse. It doesn't matter, just move. Just take action on it. Again, if you were born a snail, you have the excuse of, oh, I'm slower than a fucking tiger, so I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna stay in place and die. Just try, dude. Stop reading books unless you actually don't know the thing that you're educating yourself on. Stop mentally masturbating. Stop putting in information. Stop overwhelming yourself and start implementing shit. You don't need information. You need implementation. You need to implement these things that you're learning. Again, I've read so many books on copywriting, on sales, on marketing, on human psychology, but they mean jack shit unless you take action on them. I've learned principles on how to negotiate of a sale, and I knew that information, but I didn't take action on it. And guess what? I achieved nothing. I forgot all of it. So I went back to that same book, never split the difference. I read it again, but this time I actually started taking action on it. And no, I didn't go into a fucking bank robbery and, negotiate a terrorist. No, I just went to my mom, to my friends, to other people I know, and I just talked to them. I negotiated shit. I remember going into I believe it was a shoe shop. I went up to the cashier and I negotiated, and I got the fucking discount. How did I do it? It's because I fucking tried. I stopped learning and I started implementing, and it's uncomfortable. Yeah, I didn't feel confident in myself. I didn't think that I was gonna actually do it and win that negotiation. But guess what? I fucking did. How? Why? It's because I took action on it. So the things that you're learning, take action on them. Stop putting more information inside of your fucking dome head. Dome meaning empty. Well, it's not empty, it's full of information. But you need to implement that information. You're not gonna... You can learn and watch fucking tutorials on how to dance tango or whatever. But that's not gonna make you learn how to dance tango. You can know the theory of how to place your feet, how to move your arms, how to move your hips, what to do with your fucking ass. But it's not gonna help you. It's because you've never tried it. So the things that you're learning about, take fucking action. Stop mentally masturbating. Stop making yourself feel good and start doing shit. Because you can't sit in place and pray that someone sends you money or whatever. But that's not gonna happen. You need to go out there and use the things that you're learning in action. You can fucking read books about how to become an MMA fighter. Or you can go out there and punch people, fucking try to strangle them, kick them, grapple with them, wrestle with them, and you will eventually learn. You can read anything that you want, but this is coming from a guy who's making multiple 5 figures a month. Do not fucking get in the cycle of learning. Don't get stuck in it, dude. I was there. I was just listening, reading, fucking sucking in the information. And it got me nowhere, dude. I wasted so much time by just learning, even though I knew everything I needed. And you're always gonna say, oh, but there's one more thing that I could learn. Guess what? It doesn't fucking matter. If you know 70% out of the 100% of the information that's out there, guess what? You're more than fucking ready to go out there. When I started working with my first client, I wasn't even good. I was like maybe 30% prepared of what's about to come. But I just went in, I did the work, and I learned along the way. I could have wasted even more time and get 40% prepared, but that wouldn't have really like helped me out. I just would have wasted even more time. So what's the takeaway? Learn if you actually need to learn, but do not procrastinate. Do not fucking masturbate your brain and say, oh, I need to learn this strategy. I need to learn this tactic, this fucking funnel, this psychology trick, this principle, this law, whatever. Learn it if you actually need to learn it. Don't learn it for the fact that it's gonna make you feel good. Learn it because you're gonna need it. What the fuck is this woman doing? Yeah, back to my point. Stop reading all of these books. If you know the shit that you need to know, just take action, get to work, and you will see that everything that you've wanted will magically come to you. I wanted to become rich, but I was listening to podcasts, reading books. But I just took action. I decided, nah, fuck this. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm learning. So I took action. And now look at me. Because I decided to go in on this shit, I achieved what I achieved. So stop putting shit in your fucking head and start pouring shit out of your head. You have a cup. You've overfilled it already. It's full, it's overflowing. You have too much knowledge, too much information. Now it's time for you to fill it out, meaning put things into practice and reap the rewards after doing so. Stop learning, start earning. That's a good saying. Stop learning, start earning, start procrastinating, and informating, and start implementing. I'm gonna pop up a video somewhere around here. YouTube recommends it to you. I'm gonna select and tell YouTube to fucking suggest a video that it thinks you should use, and the one that's gonna be valuable for you. So check out this video. It's gonna be fucking amazing, okay? Have a good day.